Rumors have been going around that young Dolph said something about Yo Gotti's brother. Could this have led to his death? If you didn't already know, Anthony Big Juke Mims, the brother of rapper Yo Gotti, was tragically killed outside a restaurant in Memphis on January 13, 2024. He was reportedly shot after attending a funeral service and repast at the Perignon's restaurant and event center. But if Dolph did have something to do with it, why Big Juke? The closest theory anyone can come up with has to do with Dolph's relentless feud with Big Juke's brother, Yo Gotti. It all began in August 2014 when young Dolph released his mixtape High Class Street Music 4, American Gangster. This project caught the attention of the rap world, and Dolph's star began to rise. But it was during an interview on Sway in the Morning that the first seeds of tension were planted. Young Dolph explained that he made the conscious decision not to sign with Yo Gotti's record label. He wanted to see his own investment in himself through. Little did he know this decision would become the catalyst for a deadly beef. Dolph later pointed out that Yo Gotti took offense to his decision, fueling the flames of their beef. While Yo Gotti never confirmed his feelings, the tension between them was undeniable. On February 11, 2016, young Dolph took to Twitter to express his frustration. He alleged that Yo Gotti went from being his #1 fan to his biggest hater. The subliminal shot aimed at his Memphis counterpart set off a chain of events that would lead to a deadly feud. In February 2016, young Dolph raised eyebrows when he announced the title of his debut album, King of Memphis. This bold move was seen as a direct challenge to Yo Gotti, who had long claimed the title for himself. The Memphis rap scene and the entire rap community took notice, considering it a slight towards Gotti and a power move by Dolph. Despite the brewing tension, young Dolph downplayed the beef during an appearance on Hot 97's Ebro in the Morning Show in February 2016. He acknowledged Yo Gotti as one of his earliest supporters and clarified that the title of his album wasn't meant to be a diss. It was more about the mentality of his crew and their rise to success. Yo Gotti, however, chose to take the high road and refused to directly address the beef during an interview with Tim Westwood. He claimed to give advice to Black Youngsta, his artist, from a big brother standpoint, urging him to handle his business differently. Gotti wanted to distance himself from the escalating tensions. But on February 1st, 2017, young Dolph dropped a bomb with his diss track, Play With Yo Bitch. He didn't hold back, throwing jabs below the belt and alluding to his relations with the mother of Gotti's child. Dolph also painted Gotti as a hater, calling out his past feuds with rap legends like 3-6 Mafia. After hearing that, Gotti couldn't stay silent any longer. On February 11th, 2017, he unleashed a diss track titled Don't Beef With Me. Although he didn't mention young Dolph by name, the subliminal shots were clear. The record featured CMG artists Moneybagg Yo and Black Youngsta, amounting to more of a warning shot than an all-out attack. But then, what started out as musical banter took a terrifying turn. On September 26, 2017, young Dolph's vehicle was targeted in a shooting in Hollywood. Over 100 rounds were fired, but miraculously, Dolph escaped unharmed due to his bulletproof SUV. He even performed his diss track later that night, showing that he wouldn't be silenced. Although fortunate to survive that night, Dolph's luck soon ran out. On November 17, 2021, tragedy struck again as Dolph was gunned down while at Makita's Cookies in Memphis. In the aftermath of young Dolph's death, a photo emerged showing Big Juke with the man believed to have orchestrated the hit, Hernandez Goin. Adding to the tragedy, Big Juke went live on social media, making fun of young Dolph's death. And it looks like someone was listening because after 4 years, Big Juke was shot before being rushed to St. Francis Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Although the motives that a Dolph loyalist being involved in the murder is more convincing now, the police believe that the shooting may have been a targeted attack, and at the time of publishing, no suspects had been identified or arrested. Surveillance footage was obtained, but the suspect remained unidentified.